Okay, so today we're looking at 3D vectors to see if two vectors are parallel or perpendicular. So our learning intention is to gain the knowledge in identifying if vectors are parallel or perpendicular in 3D space. To be successful, we've got to remember that if the vectors are parallel, they'll have a scalar multiple of lambda. And if they're perpendicular, then the scalar dot product will equal 0. We'll do some quick examples. All right, we want to show that this vector and this vector are parallel. So if they are parallel, then they will be, or they will have a scalar multiple of lambda. Okay, so if I look at this first example, I have this as my first vector, so 1, 1, minus 2, and then I have this as my other, so minus 3, and 6. Well, that would be lambda 1, and let's say that's lambda 2. So if I take out a factor of negative 3 in here, I would get 1, 1, negative 2. Okay, so this is actually 3 lots of lambda 2, but technically, right, so lambda 1 is, on this side, is 3 lots of lambda 1. Okay, because they're the same values. So we actually have a scalar multiple of 3, yeah, as vectors scalar they're parallel. Okay, so the next one we want to show, we've got these two vectors, and we want to show that they are perpendicular. Okay, so they're perpendicular vectors are perpendicular if the scalar dot product is equal to 0. And we were able to do that quite easily when we have 2 dimensions, right? Now we have 3 dimensions and we've got parametric forms. So if we're going to let the first vector, we can write it as, or call that vector u actually. It's going to be x1, or that we call it a1 plus lambda b1. And then that could be that's our x's, and then our y's would be a2 plus lambda, let's say b2, and then our z value, right, would be our a3 plus lambda b3. Now, these x, y's, and z's actually won't be there, but that's just to explain. And let's say I had another vector, right? Let's call it these c and d. So c1 plus lambda d1, that's our x, plus C2 lambda D2 plus C3 lambda D3. So to find the dot product in this situation, what we're going to do is multiply the B's and D's together. So B1 D1 plus B2 D2 plus B3 D3. And hopefully that will be 0, and then they'll be perpendicular. Okay. So let us try. So we have -1 times -2 plus 0 times 0 plus 2 times 1. And that will give us did I write this wrong? That should be -1. Yep, because that would be 2 plus 0 minus 2, which was 2. Therefore, the vectors are perpendicular. Okay, that's it.